I'm going now, but I thought I'd shoot an offer out, 40 quid. And if no, I get it, but that's about as much as I'd do on it. And there's been a few times today where people have said, oh, do you work here? I keep thinking, like, why are people saying that? Like why do I look like I work here? And then I realised. Good morning, 3 boot sales today. Let's go.
Fylde flips.
She wanted a 5 or 3, Mum.
Do 4. So.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Haven't you got your pound change?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Brilliant. Thank you.
So have a good day.
Cheers, you too.
How much are they going to? This one here, mate. Oh. How much are they going to? 2 quid each. Right.
How much is that, please?
Mum, how much do you want for your thing? That thing. 3 quid.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that, please.
Yeah, I think that.
Thank you.
Things in these boxes, fill a bag for £1.
Right.
Bags on the floor down there.
Okay.
But I can't convince my missus. Alright, man.
Thank you. How was your horse? Thank you. Thank you. I said £1 for the coffee thing. Thank you. How much is your clock book there?
So I packed all the books are £1.
Quid.
All the £1.
So, take those 2, please.
Yep, thank you. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.
You got, oh, you don't work here?
No.
I thought you was this guy.
Yeah, mate, how much for the bits in here? And the ceramics?
All different prices.
What about?
Right today, be back in them.
About just them? I only really want them. How much for them?
Oh, mate.
No.
I'm just helping him out.
Oh, right.
Somebody just nipped up there. It shouldn't be a minute. Just consider the tools.
Okay.
My friend. Take 15. It's not mine. He'll be back in a minute. You have to ask him.
How much for that?
£3. It was £2.50 if you want it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That I couldn't tell you. You'd have to go and root through it all to find. And as it is, I used to run the first company. And a lot of this is what we used to go buy from.
Sorry to interrupt. How much are those, please?
£3 for the two of them.
I'll take them, please. Thank you.
More is still bagged up. You want them in plastic.
All right.
Sealed if you.
So I'll have a quick look. So.
Here. Nothing in the back. All the tools in there.
Yeah. What would you do for them all? What would you do for the bag and for all of them, please? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
£10.
Yep, that sounds good to me. Thank you very much. Do you want the bag or can I take it? Excellent. I'll keep looking, see what else you got. Thank you. How much are the train bits down here? Thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
I appreciate the change as well. Sega Mega Drive here, just randomly kind of amongst a bread bin. Yeah, mate. How much on your Mega Drive? 30. Yeah. You wouldn't do 20, would you? So, no. You alright? How much is your Playmobil?
100.
Right. It's old and it's
It's a
what,
golden one.
80s?
375 quid online.
Yeah.
All the bits are there.
How much is the bag?
How much
Is
is
this-
the bag, Pauline?
£1.
Can I have a quick look at it, please?
Is that your dress?
Which one? That one or that one?
Oh, that one. Is it?
What?
What's that?
Tablecloth.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll take that, please. Thank you. So just nip back to the car. Got me a little mini version of the big red one I got. Same brand. There's kind of a few bits in here, things like this, that I really don't know if there's much money in them. But I thought they were worth a little go. I've done well with clock and watch books before. Had a few that have done, you know, surprisingly well. It was only £1, thought I'd try it. It's a bit of an older one, so who knows. Got my Harry Potter broom, of course. That one seller had loads of good stuff. Somebody had already gone through all the stuff that I went through and had probably picked out the very, very good stuff. But I got some good bits still. My first pickup was actually this. It's a Port Merion cookie jar. I've never had a cookie jar like this before, so I'm not sure on the money. Port Merion can be a bit hit and miss, I'm finding, as I pick more and more of it up. You've got some bits that are really worth a lot, and you've got some bits that are just kind of run of the mill, and there's loads on eBay. The cookie jars that I think are a bit rarer, so they should do okay. You could use it as a big plant pot instead if you wanted to. I'm gonna have one more quick look round, starting at the back. and then head on to the next one.
I just
Empty box.
empty boxes. I was hoping there was going to be something nice and old in them, but
Yeah, so we're out.
What's your name?
£3. Fair.
You too.
Sorry?
You too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're sharing this with Trevor, man. Getting the food off.
How much is your biscuit jar, please?
£4.
Yeah, I did like that cookie jar, but it's chipped in a couple of places and very crazed, so...
Okay, thank you.
What's that? A crest of? You know? No.
I don't know. I
the-
suspect it might be a bank. The reason being, bezants are usually for gold,
Right.
so the keys to the gold. So I'm thinking possibly about Owl is Oldham. Doesn't have to be, but Yorkshire leads
Yeah.
are Oldham.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How much you after?
I want 30 quid for it.
Right.
I've always thought of it as a cost of bank for a building.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in the absence of what, I don't know.
No. Do you mind if I have a quick look and see if I can find it, and
No,
then
go on,
just
have a look yourself.
see if I can find what it's from? Because depending on what it's
It'd be
from,
great if it was.
yeah, I'll let you know if nothing else.
No, price, no.
It's probably the most similar found, but it's not you know, not close to it, but it just in the kind of size of it and everything. But it doesn't actually say where it's from or anything like that. Fish River Lion's
I've got
Head.
3, but the one I'm keeping is the Prince of Wales feathers from a by appointment too.
Surveyed. Surveyed.
So you got a lot of bargains, eh?
Possibly Leeds Building Society.
Did I put it wrong then?
Yeah, because it sounds about right, doesn't it? With the roses.
Well,
and-
all the symbolism of it, I felt, was Yorkshire and building and banks.
yeah.
So, is that what it's saying?
No, it's just
Oh,
when I put in what it says there, it's like the fourth thing that comes up. So I'm guessing somewhere in their literature it says that.
No, they don't want coats of arms. They want logos.
Yeah. Any chance you do 20 at all? You sure?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, thank you. Just interesting looking, isn't it? Whatever it is.
Like I said, I've had
I'll-
3 of them and I've had them in the bathroom. I'm keeping one, and one I'm
Thank you.
dubious of what I'm going to do with it yet.
Yeah.
But the Prince of Wales feathers I'm definitely keeping.
I'll have a look into it, see if I can like pinpoint exactly where
Enjoy
it's
it.
from, and yeah, it'll be quite interesting. Thank you.
And I don't know
And they're just...
Cheers. Thanks again. Thank you. You okay again?
Hello.
You're right. I'm going now, but I thought I'd shoot an offer out, 40 quid. And if no, I get it. That's about as much as I'd do on it. No, fair enough. Fair enough. If nothing else, it brings everyone into the table, doesn't it? So, cheers.
They just come in a box of stuff
I got through a clearance from Start Cut, and when I was through loads of
How much on the jars?
Time for the tier.
and when I picked down
You do 4, like £2 each.
4.50. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Okay. Can you manage them in your bag?
Yes, thanks. Cheers.
Thank you.
Right, how much are your Tony's?
£7 each.
Thank you. What do you want on your plates?
That's a 5 foot set.
Can you do £1 each? So 4?
Yeah.
Please. I'll do it, it's okay, thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Check it out, that's cool, isn't it? What's that? 8. Do 5?
No, the word, what's about 6 quid, is it?
6. Knock £1 off or 2. 6.50.
Go on.
Thank you. So back to the car and check that out. I got this right at the end. I think I got it on camera. How cool is that? It does have the top bit and it is in good condition. It needs a little bit of a clean, but it's that brand that I've mentioned before, Swineside Tea Pottery, but I think this one is a keeper for me. This paid £6.50. They didn't want to come down, but I was gonna have it whatever. £8 is what they started at. Got it for £6.50 and I really like this. Something about it. If it's worth loads I might sell it, but we'll see. Right at the end as well I also got a few other bits. I got these. I don't think I got these on camera. Charlotte Watson. This stuff can be good. If I had a tea coffee sugar set then they would sell really quick, but this is just a tea and a sugar. £1 each though. Should be able to get about, I don't know, at least a tenner each, but possibly a bit more. These ones are good. These are like the kind of Winterbottoms and Appleby, Mrs. Appleby, like those kind of jars, but better, like the better quality, and they go for more money. Very ceramics heavy today. We'll have a good look at it all later. Can't really pull much of it out right now. It's a lot of it's like wrapped up and stuff. On to the next one. I'm going to wish I'd brought more money today. I did actually go to the bank on the way and I got more money out, thinking it might be a good one today, but I wish I'd got even more, because if the next 2 are anything like this then I'm going to end up running out of money today. But I've got about 60-70 quid left. Hopefully that's enough. And what are your thoughts on that Fallout helmet, Fallout 4 helmet? I went back and offered 40 quid. That's as much as I can go to. I'd probably keep hold of it myself for a little while. I might have sold it. I might have put it up quite high and just see if there's any offers come in. But it's the kind of thing I wanted to keep, really. It's a big thing though, so you need a lot of space to kind of store it and stuff. But I was thinking 40 quid. I thought of a number in my head, like 40 quid. I can resell it comfortably for 80, but then the fees and everything off that, so you're probably making about 25 quid on it. I don't want to be spending more than 40 quid therefore. So, and I think it was maybe missing a couple of bits. It wasn't in perfect condition, so you got to think of all these factors. Would you bought it? How much would have you paid for it? Anyway, on to the next one. Let's go. We're just arriving at the second boot sale. It's busy. Car park is all the way back there. Cars parked all the way back there. That's the first time I've ever seen it this busy, like customer wise. Let's get in there, see what we can find.
£2 each, those.
You consider like £6?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'll let you have it for 8.
7.
Go on then.
Thank you. I might have the change if that's easier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.
We've got the videos, but no video. They're in the lot.
We can £5. We can for a £5. I had 2 sets. They're good. They're all just obviously line stoppers.
Yeah.
But they're just something different. I already had one and then somebody got me another, but I thought, well,
Yeah.
I don't need both.
You do 3. That's all.
Ah, go on then.
Thank you.
Oh, why
Cheers.
not? Why not?
How much on your Wii? Huh?
Oh,
Just seen it.
I think there's 10 games with it. We got 2.
Yeah.
So I just split the games and ended up with 2 on games.
How much is your bread bin, please?
£5.
You do 3 on it, so
No, sorry.
about 4.
It's worth every penny of a £5.
Yeah, okay.
I was supposed to
Yeah, no, I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Cheers. Reware cookie jars. This one's alright, I had this one before. Oh, I can feel rain. Hi mate, how much for the cookie jar?
£2.
2. I'll take that one. About the cow. It's a bit chipped. It's not very well either. New. All about the ceramics today. Just that one, please. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Tea figures. Just have loads of them. What is that?
Pant. It's not got the things in though.
No.
Boots. Thank you.
you.
You get change out of the change bag. 1. So you've got 4 change. And then put 1 in the bag.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Will you do 50p on that? Fiona?
Yes.
Just empty.
Just empty, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
you.
you. You. Right.
I think this is actually the first boot sale I've been to this year where it's been raining. And the one day I've not brought my coat, I thought, you know what, I take my coat everywhere, but I was like, you know, I'm not going to need it, right? Yeah, it's really starting to come down now. See, at this point everyone just covers up all the stuff, so there's not really much point being here. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for here today. I'm going to head on to the next one, hope that either the rain hasn't got that far yet, or it's stopped by the time I get there. Well, a little bit of rain and everyone is just going. It's quite funny actually. Just crowds of people leaving all at the same time. I mean, I guess I am as well, but I was going to leave anyway, you know. There's a fair bit of rain now, as you can see. And now there's a massive queue to get out. So, I may as well go enjoying it, right? Another part of me says, why don't you just go back in for another walk around? When you come back out, it'll be gone, right? But whatever, I'll join the queue. And on to the next one. I hope the rain hasn't reached there yet, but for all I know, it was a washout earlier, and right now people are packing up. Who knows? Bit of rain and that's it. Anyway, let's go and see what we can find at the next one, if it's on. At last I got out. It took about 40 minutes to get out then. Well, half an hour, 40 minutes, long time. So we should get to the next one at about 10 o'clock, which is the latest I've been to that one for a while. But the rain has stopped at least. Hopefully it's stopped where I'm going now as well. Oh. Right, just arrived at the third boot sale, 10:05, so obviously getting here kind of late. There's no rain here and it doesn't look like it's been raining either, which is kind of means that it's on its way probably. That's those same hills you can see over there that you can see from Billsborough, I think. Yeah, is this cloud here the rain cloud? Is it coming this way? It might be. Looks a bit darker. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't look like it's rained here at all. Right, let's get in. Yeah, so it's a little bit sparse today, shall we say, but maybe a little bit bigger than I thought it would be.
You want what? It's a rain. It's a shame, really, isn't it?
Oh, how much is that?
£3 roll. The grass needs it, the plants need it.
You do two? Or...
£2.50.
Okay, thank you. Has it rained here yet today? Yeah, I was going to say I've just come from up that way and I thought it looked quite dry here compared to there. It's poured it down at Greenhall, yeah. Just come from there. Took about 40 minutes to get out the car park because as soon as it started everyone just went. So yeah.
There you go, darling.
Thank you. Cheers. It doesn't look as wet here. Was it just a little bit? Yeah, hopefully you won't get the rest of it. Any chance you do 3 on that at all? Or... Any chance you do 3 at all? No.
It's start, no, step forward. Plug it straight in television.
Yeah.
Comes all the games.
350.
Yeah, go on then.
Thank you. Yeah, not much happening here today. I've got a few bits, not a lot.
It's not been an ages, to be fair. When we first bought the house, we've done some work for us, but it's been, I'd say it's been about a year, 9 months or so. It's not recently. Yeah. I know it was nice. No, it's okay.
Sorry, I totally forgot what you came back for. I was trying to think, like...
Yeah, not tech deck them. I mean, even when they are tech deck, they're only just worth it. A Crusade for £40. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Don't think it's a genuine thing. Okay, how much on the spoon?
Oh, 50p?
I'll keep looking if that's alright,
Yeah,
and
that's
see if there's
fine.
anything else. Just the spoon, thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How much are your number plate?
3, yeah, 3.
A couple of quid? No. I'll,
3 quid my best.
I'll do 3. And that's it. And there's been a few times today where people have said, "Oh, do you work here?" I keep thinking, like, why are people saying that? Like why do I look like I work here? And then I realised it's the shorts, isn't it? It's the bright yellow shorts. Yes, they're a bit brighter than I thought they would be when I ordered them online. But there you go. Yeah, let's head home, see what we've got to resell for a profit on eBay. Yes, it wasn't great here, but when you get in here as late as I got here anyway, even if it on a good day, it's not going to be fantastic. It's just the way it is, but we've done all right from the first 2, so let's head home, see what we've got. So it's about an hour later now. I'm home and I've just started going through some of this stuff. Let's have a look and see how much money we can make reselling all this on eBay. There's a bit of a variety, but it's very ceramics heavy, this one, but there's some good ceramics amongst these. And yeah, let's take a look. There's a few things here that I've kind of thought to myself, if I ever see them out there, I'll buy them, which I've never seen before. Things like, I've got a couple of lightsabers, like the Star Wars lightsabers. I don't know why, but I've never really found them before. You'd think they'd be everywhere, right? Well, these are from, well, I checked the date on one of them, it's 2015. Is that good ones or not? I don't know. It's those ones where you kind of do that and it goes, whoosh. I'll show you. Kind of like this. Nope. There we go, like that. I've heard about these. I don't think they're worth like a massive amount. I hope they are, but I don't think they are. I paid less than £2 each. They wanted £2 each. I bundled them together. I can't remember exactly how much I paid. But there's some cool things here. Kind of, it'd be good if I was wearing that Fallout 4 helmet right now, talking to you guys, wouldn't it? But no, they didn't want to come down. I might have been able to get them down at £5 or something if I was lucky. But they wanted 70, and it was just, if it was pristine and in its box, maybe I would have gone for that. But how it was, you know, it was a bit worn, a bit rough around the edges. I think there was a part missing as well. And yeah, not today. It's one of them, innit? Because I'll probably never see one again, but there you go. That's how it is. We'll just start over here because I went to the a couple of charity shops on the way home. This is a Foster's flower jar. I only bought this because of the colour of it. Usually when I find these, they're like a much lighter brown, but this is just really nice, really nice condition. You know, nice wooden lid. That's the brand right there. I find that the brand Foster's is not that great, to be honest, but $3.50 was, I thought it was just about okay. With the colour of it, it's definitely a little bit rarer in this darker brown than the lighter brown that they do, so I figured it was worth a go. I'll probably only make about a tenner profit on it, but that will do. This seems to be quite good. I couldn't find this out there on eBay. I did find somebody on Etsy selling it for 25 plus postage, so I figured I would give it a go. £4 is what I paid. If we can get 25 plus postage as well, then, you know, we made nearly 20 quid profit on that, nearly. This brand here, H&R Johnson. So those two I will not include in my totals. So today I've spent approximately £127 on everything you can see, minus those two charity shop items. There's a couple of things I'm not sure of the price on, I can't quite remember. I'm very close with my amount, and I'll go back on my footage and I'll just double check what it was, because yeah, I'm talking like 50p a pound out here and there. So if there's anything that's slightly out, then I always go back and correct my records. I keep it all written down like this. A few people have asked me like, how do I kind of, you know, record these things, and I write it all down like this. So I've got two pages. I do a total on each page just because it's easier when it comes to scanning them into QuickBooks. That's what we use, QuickBooks, to keep track of everything. We write it down as well, then scan it into QuickBooks. And yeah, QuickBooks is really good. There's other programs out there that are like that, other apps out there that can track all your stuff. They can track your mileage, they can track all sorts. Definitely worth looking into. So we'll start over here. Check out this bag. I thought this was pretty cool. It looks like it's like fabric, doesn't it? But it's not. It's like a oilcloth type material. It's by this brand which I'm finding quite often these days, Sari Fabrics. Vintage, not sure how old, and it's kind of based on the kind of famous book, Beaton's Book of Household Management. And I have heard of that. I think, did they do books on different things? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I've searched this out there and nobody seems to have this bag. It's a very strange like bag, isn't it? Look how long it is. But there's something about it that I think is really cool looking. Look good displayed somewhere. It's in really good condition. Not sure if it's ever actually been used, that by the looks of it. Only £1. Here we've got some M&S plates, set of 4. Again, I can't find these out there either. What I tend to do is I'll Google image search this stuff at a later date, you know, when I come to list them, and just see if I can find them out there. But after a quick look on eBay and a quick search on Google of M&S animal plates, these were not coming up. Nice little set, £1 each, really good condition. They're obviously like decorative plates. You mean you wouldn't go eating your breakfast off this, would you? Or maybe somebody would, I don't know. We've got 2 Pearsons of Chesterfield jars. I've never seen ones like this before. They've got the cork lids, but it's this white band that I've never seen before. I think I could class these as cookie jars. They're just about big enough, and I'll just sell them individually as cookie jars. And I pay, I think, £4.50 for the 2, something like that. And these are from the people who are selling that Fallout 4 helmet, which, yeah, I probably will wish that I had bought it at some point. But you know what? I've just pre-ordered Starfield on the Xbox Series X, and I got the collector's edition, the one with the watch and everything, which was expensive. And I don't usually, you know, buy collector's editions of games, but I'm really hyped for this game. And there's not many games these days that I really have time to play. I love Bethesda games, Fallout, Skyrim, you know, all the Elder Scrolls games, all of that stuff. I love them. But Starfield is different because I love everything to do with space. I love sci-fi films. I love, you know, space RPGs. Now, I should probably play No Man's Sky, right? That's actually pretty good these days. I think I've mentioned this before. People have said, yes, you need to go and play it. And I probably will at some point, but I'm saving myself for Starfield. That is my game, and I cannot wait for it. I don't say that often about games. So I got excited. I went and bought a controller and the headset, the special edition controller and headset that they've done, which I'm going to show you in a minute. They're upstairs. I'm not going to open them until the game comes out. I'm going to save them for then. But they look really cool looking. And I got this, you know, the £250, yes, I know, special edition. I mean, you get the game, you get like the soundtrack and the art book and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's still paying up. You get a watch as well, which, you know, I will actually wear it and make use of it. So yeah. Anyway, that was in the back of my mind when I was seeing this helmet, and I was thinking, should I pay up and get it for my little collection I've got going on upstairs? And I was like, nah. Maybe if I hadn't pre-ordered it, I might have gone for it, but I can't justify spending all that money. So $250 plus the controller plus the headset. I won't tell you how much that is in total, but it's a lot. I can't justify then spending 70 quid on a helmet. I just can't. So I got my fix by buying these for 3 quid. I'm pretty sure these were from Fallout 4. pretty sure they were. I think it's like a loot cratey type of thing. And they go for about, well, I can only find one person selling them brand new, and I think they were about 15 quid they're asking. So I don't think it's a very common thing. Maybe get a tenner for them, something like that, you know, it's all right. And then talking about like loot crate type stuff, there was one seller who had all of these. They're not really loot crate. That's loot crate. I got a load of stuff off the same person. So I got this Deadpool figure, these 2 Batman cars, these 2 lightsabers, this Funko Pop. What else did I get from them? Was there something else? This rocket figure, which works. So I didn't pay quite what it says on them, and some are better than others. This goes for kind of up to 15. That only goes for about 8 to 10, so not great on that one. These 2, I knew that these wouldn't be worth much. It's the kind of thing you got from like the magazines, but they were just in really good condition. The cars, I just thought it was they were particularly cool looking cars. And I'll sell them together, and I think we'll, you know, double to triple our money. That's all, but they'll go. Good gifty stuff. I'm already thinking Christmas here. Yeah, as I say, I got those lightsabers from them. Yeah, I've had a quick look, and they seem to go for like up to 15 quid. I don't know whether there's any particular special type of one that I need to be looking out for. I really don't know. If either of these are particularly good, let me know down in the comments. But, you know, less than 2 quid each, we should get, you know, 10 to 15 at least for them. And it's one of those things that I said to myself, if I ever see them out there, I'll give them a go, because I've never seen them before. So another one to, you know, tick off the list. Then we got a Star Wars plug and play. I thought this was really cool and unique looking. I've never seen it out there before. I know a lot of these plug and plays are not worth a great deal. I thought this might be the exception though, and it might be okay. I paid £3.50 for it, not £5. And it's not great. I mean, a couple of people managed to get up to like about 15 for it. You know, obviously if it's working. I'm sure I can probably do about the same. So, you know, I'm still making a small profit. Honey jar, 50p. Not sure why I bought that. I just thought it was kind of unique looking with the lid. It's like milk glass. I've got this Dolly Parton Coca-Cola Collector Series cup. This is worth about a tenner. Somebody recently in the UK has sold one for a tenner. Most of them are in the US. I'm sure you know by now, I'm like a sucker for anything that is boot shaped. Yes, I love a boot shaped cup. I don't know why, but I do. I think I had a holiday when I was younger and they had boot shaped cups, and that's where I fell in love with them. That's all I can say. I just love a boot shaped cup. There in the background, we've got a flower shop cookie jar. We've got a Rayware cookie jar. That was £2. I think that was about £2.50, £3.50, something like that. That's M&S, that one. I actually already have this one already, and there was a little bit of interest in it. It's not sold yet. So when I saw that, I thought I'd get that one as well. This one I've had before. In fact, I think I have this still. It's one that I bought from a boot sale last year, and I got it home to find out that like part of it had been like glued back together. So basically, yeah, somebody had sold it me, glued together, and it kind of just fell apart when I got it home. I've still got it. I think my plan was to repair it and then try and sell it really cheap on to somebody, obviously declaring the damage. But yeah, this one is in really good condition, only £2. That there is a Port Merion cookie jar. It's a plum design one. I can't find this particular jar out there. I can find thinner jars that are not worth a great deal, like tenner, something like that. But I found somebody selling this same shape, same wooden lid in a different design. I think this design's better, to be honest, than the ones I was seeing that were going for like better money. Like 40 quid somebody got for one. I think I can get a similar amount for this. I'm going to hold out for 40 quid on this. I think it's a nice one. I only paid, what was it, 2.53 quid for it, something like that. And then we have some Monsters High glasses. I've already got some of these in the shed. I had a little bit of interest. I've not actually sold them yet, but I have had a little bit of interest in them. So these are cheap enough to buy them. Right there we got a Donald Duck little crystal glass ornament thing. I think this was a couple of pounds and it should do okay. I've had this brand before and it should do alright, like a tenner maybe, something like that. There we have a Harry Potter broom. This is not like the really good ones that they do. This is like the cheaper kind of, is it Ruby's costumes or something? It is made by, I've had this a couple of times before in the past. I paid £4, not £5, and they go for, they still seem to go for about £12 to £15 thereabouts. There we've got another coffee pot. I do keep picking these up when they're unique. I've stopped picking up certain ones. They have to be in very, very good condition, otherwise people don't seem to want these. They have to just be like really good condition, otherwise I wouldn't bother with them. I only got this one because I thought it looked pretty cool in the red and black like that. It won't be worth a great deal. I think I paid £1 or £2 and it's probably only going to be worth, I reckon, about 10 quid, something like that, but that's okay. Then in the background we got a USA style kind of number plate. I just thought it looked kind of cool. I thought I'd maybe put it up in the tap room upstairs. Maybe I'll try and sell it if somebody buys it for a tenner or something. I'll sell it. It's £3, but otherwise I'll keep it upstairs in the tap room. And then we got a salt and pepper, like the largest salt and pepper shakers I think I've ever seen, in this nice kind of honey glaze or drippy lava glaze, whatever you want to call them. There's no brand on them, so I'm not sure what they are. I think they were £1 each. Were they £1 each? Or did I get them for £1.50, something like that? I can't find anybody selling these or had sold these out there, so not entirely sure. I mean, it's salt and pepper shakers at the end of the day. There's only so much people will pay for salt and pepper shakers. And this brand here is pretty good. Charlotte Watson, Henry Watson Pottery. They do okay. I wish we had a full set, but we don't. We've only got a tea and a sugar jar. They were £1 each. I'm sure they'll go okay. I'll probably sell them singularly. Charlotte Watson is a good brand, good one to look out for out there. We've got some more Port Mary in here. We've got 3 bowls, a jug and a sugar bowl. She didn't want to come down in price. I'm just about worth buying these for the price that she wanted for them. I think I got them for, was it £6.50 thereabouts? And that should be just about okay. I reckon I can probably get like 25 at a push, maybe 30, you never know. These bowls look a little bit more unique than some of the kind of more box standard ones I've had in the past. These just look a bit nicer. We got this here. Does anybody remember me buying the big red toad a few weeks ago? Well, this is the same brand. It's that brand right there. And it's purple version. It's a money box. I think I paid about £2, maybe £3 for this. The other one went for, what was it, 26-ish, if I remember rightly, something like that, plus postage. This one is, you know, probably only going to be worth 15, maybe 20 at a push. We'll have to see how many other people have this out there. On the red one, there was like no other people selling it, which is probably part of the reason I got a decent amount and it sold so quickly. Got a little tin here for only 50p, 1981 London collection. I've never even heard of that. I don't know, just thought it looked kind of unique. Thought I'd give it a go. We've got this spoon here. I have no idea on this. I just noticed that it said Rolex on it. And I think it's made in Switzerland. So I thought I'd give it a go. I have no idea if there's any value in it or not. Generally speaking, don't bother buying silver spoons. I've had quite a lot of them in the past and they are not really worth it. But at 50p, and I thought I would try. If it's worth anything, I'll put it on the screen right now. Check these out here. I thought these were really nice looking. He wanted £5 for them. I offered him 3. I mean, why does anybody need so many wine stoppers? I do not know. Who, my partner said, how, who's drinking like 6 separate bottles of wine in one go? I mean, maybe somebody is, I don't know. But I just thought they looked really, really unique. Nice quality. Not sure how much they will go for. We will have to see. I'll probably aim high-ish, nice little gift thing, isn't it? What do you reckon? 20 quid? Maybe? I think I can get 20 quid for them. We're going to aim high. See what happens. Bring the price down if they don't sell. Fail of the day. Betterware egg poacher. I'm not quite sure why I bought this. It was only 50p. I I know sometimes like these kind of plastic microwave based things can do okay, but this is not one of them. I don't think. I've not even looked it up, but I can tell you now it's probably not going to be worth much. So maybe I can go down the route of like parting it out and just selling these individually. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, for 50p, it's not even worth mentioning really, but we'll do something with it. Down here underneath Rocket, we have this Elder Scrolls Online special edition like art book, and these seem to sell for about 20 in this like pre-owned edition, 25 to 28-ish if it's new. So I think this will do okay. I kind of want to keep it. It'd look nice like displayed somewhere, but I don't really have the room for it. And I never really got into Elder Scrolls Online, so yeah, I will probably sell it on. Might have a little read of it first. Paid £5 for that. Got a brooder horse here. This was 50p or £1. Nothing too fancy about this one. 2008. I'll probably lot it up with some other toy horses when I get them. Got another one of these Lost World Jurassic Park pencil cases. I got one a few weeks ago. This is a different one, only 50p, Tetley 97. There's not much money in these. I think I'll probably add this to the listing that I have up already and sell them as a 2. Here, this is representing all of the trains that I got. There's a big bag full right there. Paid £5 for the lot, and hello, my cat's trying to come past. Come on then. Hey. My cat, right here, she's 108 years old. In, like, if she was human, she would be 108. She's a very old cat. We've had her for like 23, 24 years now. Yes, she's still going strong. But yeah, I know some of these trains can do okay. More the Trackmaster ones. Are these classed as Trackmaster or not? I'm not sure. I don't think they are, because they're older ones before Trackmaster technically existed, I think. 2002, Tommy. Do these still work on the Trackmaster track though? I think they might. We've got a big bag full. This is a character called Salty, and this one alone is worth about 10 quid as long as it's working. I paid £5 for the bag. We definitely have other characters in there as well. I'm going to go through them at a later date. They do need a bit of a clean up, which is kind of annoying. I hate cleaning stuff like this where, you know, it's all kind of intricate and you have to really give it a good go, good clean. But yeah, I'll pick out the ones that are best, sell them separately, and the rest I'll just do as a bulk lot. Here we have some Wittard of Chelsea mugs. Big tall latte ones, they always do well. These always do much, much better if you've got like a set of 4, 6 of them, something like that. 2s, they don't do too badly as well. Just sell them individually. I have found that they don't go for nearly as much. And then these are like the different kind of shaped ones. I've recently picked up 2 like little kids ones that are like this. A bit like the Emma Bridgewater in capacity and size. They were 50p each. These all go okay together. I'll sell these 2 as a 2. And I think I've already got a latte one that I've not listed yet. So I'll probably put this with that one and make a 2 and sell them as a 2 as well. And then check out Del Boy here. Remember when I bought a load of these for the boot sale last year? From the same boot sale, I think it was, that I got these from. I think they were selling these out of, was it Home Bargains? They might still be selling them as well. I wouldn't go out of your way to kind of pick these up, but these were so cheap, you know, I had to buy them. I remember the one I had last year sold really, really quickly. And I have loads of them now. We've got Del Boy, we've got Albert, and they all sell for like about a tenner plus postage thereabouts. Yeah, I got this and that clock / watch book for £1 each from somebody, and there's not much money in either of these, to be honest. Sometimes these watch books can be okay, and sometimes this royal stuff like this can be okay, but on this occasion not so much. I still reckon I can get about £5 with this, although I do have some other royal stuff. I can probably make a little royal bundle with this included. And that clock and watch book, I've already got a listing up with a couple. I'll probably just add this onto that listing, just make it, you know, a little bit more valuable. there in the background we've got a classic Dunelm Mill flower poppy design bread bin. They tend to go for about 30 these days. I think at one point they did go for a little bit more. Paid £5 for it. And then my two favourite pickups of the day are this and this. I'll show you the teapot first, check it out. I think this is possibly the nicest teapot. Maybe not the nicest teapot I've ever seen, but the most unique, the coolest design. Something about it. I love how they've got like the little computer screen there describing, you know, teapottery.com, like yeah, the company that makes these. So I paid £6.50 for this, and I may well keep this one. I may. What I'll probably do, what I do sometimes with these things, I'll put it up high, and if somebody's willing to kind of pay, you know, a high price for it, then they can have it. Otherwise, it is mine, and I'm keeping it. There's only one that I could find out there that sold recently, but it was on bids, and it only sold for about 15 quid. But you know, they've undersold that in my opinion. This is worth way more than 15 quid. I mean, it's this really good brand as well, which is Swineside Tea Pottery. I say really good. It's good. I've had a few. Do you remember that smart car teapot that I sold recently? That was the same brand. And finally, we have this right here. £20 is what I paid for this. He wanted 30 originally. I don't think I would have done it at 30. I might have done it at 25, but I asked if he would do 20. We had a bit of a talk, and he said that he had a few of these. I think he had a couple up at his home, and he has. This is just like an extra one he has. He thinks that they came from banks, or at least he thinks that this one was from a bank. So this here, which I'm not going to try and pronounce this Latin right here, but it does means serve and save. So yeah, from a bank. Got like an owl here. Anyway, I think it's Leeds Building Society. It's made of like fiberglass. If I had to call it, I wouldn't say it was like crazy old or anything. Maybe, you know, 80s onwards, something like that. And is there really any money in this kind of thing? I don't know. I just think it looks really cool in the right place. I think it would just look really good, and that's why I bought it. 20 quid. What do you guys think? Would you have bought this for 20 quid? How much do you think it's worth? Because I don't know, and I can't find any out there for sale, so I do not know how much somebody is willing to pay for such a thing. But we will soon find out, I guess. We will soon find out. I like these unique, unusual finds like this. There's just something about it. Really like it. So it's another day of boot sales done, and found some good stuff here. I'm happy with what we've got. A lot of fragile stuff. Yes, I know that's not everyone's kind of thing, but I like them. I like it. I do not mind too much sending out ceramics and stuff. More often than not, they get there in one piece, and I send, you know, overseas as well. The first find of today was this Portmeirion biscuit jar. Nice item to be the first thing of the day. And then we got some, you know, cool things after that. I really, really like this teapot. I really do. Anybody else with me on that? We've got a bit of, you know, never found it before, like this. This is something that's been on my list, you know, things out there that I've never had before. It'd be nice to kind of give them a go. We've got a bit of like video game merch. I mean, yes, the helmet would have been nice, but I'll settle for these patches. That's absolutely fine. Thank you very much for watching. If there's anything at all that you enjoyed about this video, if you've made it this far into the video, I'm guessing there is something good about it. Please do hit the like button, because it really helps me out. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And also, I've got links down below. I've got a link to my other channel, Adventure ASPIN. Go check that out. That's just like a kind of adventure, kind of review, me eating food type of thing over there. Go check it out, see what you think. And the link to my eBay shop is down below as well. If there's anything you see in these videos that you want to go ahead and buy, then go over to my shop. I accept offers on everything, so send me an offer. I'll do a better price for anybody who watches the videos. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.